Welcome to the story behind the hymn with Faye Wheeler. This is Season 1, Episode 3.
George Bernard was born in Youngstown, Ohio, shortly after the end of the Civil War. His father, a coal miner, moved the family to Iowa, and there George came to Christ through the ministry of the Salvation Army. He felt impressed to train for the ministry, but his plans were disrupted when his father's death left him responsible for his mother and sisters. He was 16 years old at the time. Instead of theological school, he worked by day and devoted his spare time to books. Eventually, George's obligations lessened, and he was able to move to Chicago, marry, and begin his ministry with the Salvation Army. Later, he was ordained by the Methodist Episcopal Church and became a traveling evangelist. On one occasion, after a difficult season of ministry, George realized he needed to better understand the power of the cross of Christ. The Christ of the cross became more than a symbol. It was like seeing John 3:16 leave the printed page, take form and act out the meaning of redemption. While watching this scene with his mind's eye, the theme of the song came to him. It took several months for the words to formulate in his mind. As he preached, George would carry the words with him, working on them, polishing them, and sometimes singing them in his meetings. At last his hymn finished. George sang it to his dear friends, and they were so impressed. They helped pay the fees to have it printed, and soon it began appearing in hymn books across America. Enjoy Jenny Scanlon's guitar arrangement of The Old Rugged Cross.
Stood an old rugged cross, the emblem of suffering and shame. And I love that old cross, where the dearest and best for a world of lost sinners was slain. So I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. To the old rugged cross I will ever be true. Its shame and reproach gladly bear. Then he'll call me someday to my home far away, where his glory forever I'll share. And I'll cherish the old rugged cross till my trophies at last I lay down. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday for a crown. I will cling to the old rugged cross and exchange it someday
You are listening to the story behind the hymn with Faye Wheeler. Stay tuned. We'll be right back after these brief messages.
I scream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream. Don't miss the ice cream social coming your way Saturday, June 26th on the lawn at First Presbyterian. Bring your homemade ice cream to share. There are prizes for first, second, and third place. This is the perfect opportunity to bring a neighbor, a friend, or a family member to enjoy games, music, ice cream, and a whole lot of fun. Sign up to bring ice cream or to volunteer at the volunteer table in the Family Life Center. If you have questions, see Sherry Gurney or Linda Ritter. I scream, you scream. We all scream for ice cream.
I wonder if we could...
Call me,
Wouldn't it be great if?
email me,
So, you know what would be fun?
talk to me.
Welcome back to the story behind the hymn with Faye Wheeler.
The brief lyrics penned by Lori Klein in 1976 are some of the most widely recorded in all of contemporary Christian worship, having been covered at least 70 times by the year 2000. Klein, a native of Wisconsin, displayed musical talent and interest at a young age. Encouraged by her mother, she learned to play piano, auto harp, and guitar. She started writing songs at age 16. At age 24, she met and married Bill Klein while at Central Oregon Community College. Their life was simple and difficult as they started a family with no money to spare. She was a young mother, living in a small camper while her husband attended college. Isolated in the Oregon wilderness, she had no community, no nearby friends, and no local church body to call home. Making things worse, she did not drive, so she could not go to visit friends or family who lived further away than walking distance. Her loneliness drove her to invest more fully in her daily time of devotion to God. The song rose out of her daily quiet time in the morning before her toddler woke up. The words tumbled out of her mouth as she was quietly playing guitar. Recognizing that they had some merit, she quickly wrote them down. Later, she sang the song to her husband, who suggested she play it for a local pastor and some musicians. The song found its way to Jack Hayford's church on the way in Van Nuys, California, and was recorded by several musicians thereafter. The song gained greater recognition when it was released on Maranatha. Since then, the song has quietly made its way around the world. Lori described I Love You, Lord as a gift from heaven. Enjoy the music of Hallie Kirk.
I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice to worship you, oh my soul, rejoice, take joy, my King, in what you hear, may it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear. I love you, Lord, and I lift my voice Joy, my King, in what you hear. May it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear. May it be a sweet, sweet sound in your ear.
Thank you for listening to the story behind the hymn with Faye Weaver. If you've enjoyed it, hit the like button. Subscribe and ring the bell if you would like notification when this channel has new content. This program is a production of Aunt Betty's Studio, a ministry of First Presbyterian Church, Carson City.